Probably the biggest thing that most people overlook when it comes to making videos or being on camera or talking to people through the medium of the lens is the voice. So in this video, I really want to help you with a few key tips for how to have a stronger voice that makes you feel and sound confident, so that you feel confident when you're presenting on video, for example, and when you want to basically include people in your message and make them want to listen to you more. Now, for all of that, a really nice, well-rounded, well-resonated, strong voice that also sounds effortless is really important. Now, a lot of people freak out when you say work on your voice, or they do it maybe before shooting a video. But then the problem is, when you do it right before you shoot only, you become self-conscious about how you sound. And that stops you from relating to the person on the other side of the lens. So the key really is to do regular practice, to do something regularly. Every day, ideally. Do you stretch in the morning? Do you do a bit of exercise? Do you brush your teeth in the morning? Do you take a shower? Sure. Build it into your routine just like that you do a bit of voice exercises. Now, I'll give you some of the simplest voice exercises to warm up your voice and make yourself feel confident vocally in a second. But you need to first allocate a bit of time and notice what it does to you when you do it every day. Because then you won't get self-conscious when you speak to the camera, because you've just been practicing a voice exercise for the first time before the video. But your voice will generally just be more warmed up, more oiled, more like a well-oiled machine that just does its best, and you'll be breathing more freely, and you'll have more support, and you'll also have more resonance. You want to feel resonance here, here, everywhere in your body, from here to the top of your head. There should be a little vibration when you're speaking. That's when you're using your full voice. So the first point is really regular daily practice. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, just something. So let me give you a simple exercise to do. Build it into your routine somewhere where you always are bound to do it, because you're in the same place, in the same situation, and you can do it. First, you blow out some air through your lips, just to warm yourself up, okay? Like this. So you do a few long ones, and then you do a few short ones. Okay? Once you've done that for a bit, you've started to warm up your diaphragm, because in order to push the air through your lips, you have to push from here. You will just naturally start warming it up. Then you put some voice in it. So that means not but okay, and then you do that, let's say 3 times, just for practice sake. And then you do the same thing on the note again, but then you do it in short bursts, yeah? So, and then you probably notice here right now, my diaphragm, my stomach is working a little bit, right? Because it takes a little bit of extra effort. So it takes more effort than speaking this right now. And then you can basically go up with the register from low to high, something like this. Yeah, you can do that 3 times. And if you don't do the first step, for example, you can just start with the second. If you don't have time, you just do a bit of blowing air through your lips with a voice underneath, then great. But I would recommend, for this to have a bit of an effect on you, I would take about 2 or 3 minutes minimum and do a few of these exercises. What you'll notice is that your lips have woken up, your diaphragm has woken up, and also your resonance has started. This is the simplest way that you can get started actually having a positive impact on your voice. And then I want you to focus on the third strategy, and that is building awareness. And building awareness around how you use your voice in your everyday life. So I would recommend, if you want to be confident and feel natural when you're shooting a video or talking to the camera, that you don't just use your full voice when you're talking to the camera, but that in your everyday life, you just use your voice fully. So when you go to the supermarket, you talk to the people with a full voice. When you talk to your friends, you talk to them with a full voice, and you become aware over time what your voice can actually sound like at its potential. Most people don't use their voice to its potential. They use it like a tiny bit. If they did this exercise once a day, they would notice a massive difference over time. And they would have a more effortless, warm, confident, and more powerful voice in pretty much any interaction. So, if this is useful to you, let me know. And if you have questions about this topic or other topics related to making videos, being impactful with the camera, talking to the camera in a way that actually makes your viewers want to hear more from you, then leave them in the comments. At this stage, anything helps. So subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.